Starting. Hi Sarah, thank you for meeting with me today. I really appreciate you taking the time. I saw on your LinkedIn that you stay active in tech meetups. Tampa's tech scene has really grown. Have you attended any good ones recently?
I have actually, yeah. It's really been growing recently.
Yeah, it's great seeing the IT community collaborating more. Has hybrid work changed the type of events you find valuable?
Yeah, in a couple of aspects it has.
Yeah, I can tell you're really intentional about staying ahead of security and reliability trends. That's something we really look for in IT leaders. Do you agree?
I definitely agree.
Yeah, that makes sense. And that's exactly what I wanted to learn more about what your team is currently dealing with so we can see if anything fits. I want to be respectful of your schedule. We're planning about 20 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, totally fine.
Great. My goal today is to understand your print scanning and IT environment from your perspective and see where your team is spending the most time and determine whether applied innovation could reduce your workload or improve reliability. But before we dive in, would you like to make sure we cover anything else today?
I think we can just get on with it.
Okay. Just so I understand the full picture, besides yourself, who else is usually involved in evaluating the technology or infrastructure changes? Say nobody else right now.
Nobody else, just me as of right now.
Alright, is it alright if I take notes today?
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, awesome. Let's jump in. I'm going to start with some questions now about your managed print services. So, from your IT perspective, would you describe the current print environment and the impact that it's had on your team? First bullet point.
Our current print environment is difficult to support because we have too many different devices that lack centralized monitoring or like standard configurations.
Alright, that makes sense. What challenges does your team run into when supporting printing across different devices or locations?
Usually IT spends so much time troubleshooting the printers, and it takes the focus away from like a more strategic technology needs.
Yeah, that definitely would be bad. How often do those issues pull your team away from more strategic work?
They usually occur because the devices are managed inconsistent and
Wait. I asked how often. Just say often.
often.
What do you think is causing the problem?
I think what's causing problems is because the devices are unmanaged, inconsistent, and they're usually outdated.
Yeah, that would definitely slow things down. How is this impacting you?
It slows down both IT and legal teams from printing issues disrupt operations.
Great. Yeah, that definitely would impact the work environment. Do you have a vision about what the solution is?
I was thinking that I want a standardized fleet with proactive monitoring so printing doesn't become a support burden.
So a proactive fleet, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. So if you had a more standardized, monitored print environment, what improvements would matter most to your IT team?
I think we just need fewer devices that are more reliable, secure, and easier to manage through a single system.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would reduced help desk volume or fewer print-related tickets change your team's day-to-day?
It would help reduce death tickets and improve uptime across the firm.
Gotcha. Have you ever tried to do anything like this before?
We haven't done it yet because we acquired equipment over time without a life cycle plan.
I see. Why is now a good time to get it for y'all?
Well, now is the perfect time because our hybrid environment requires greater consistency and security with printed materials.
Yeah. What timeline are you considering for making improvements to the print environment?
We want to make a decision decision within 30 to 60 days to align with IT system upgrades already in progress.
Okay. So that's how current IT projects or upgrades influence that timing? Wait, what did you say about that again? Sorry.
We just want to make a decision within 30 to 60 days so the IT system to align with the IT system upgrades already in progress.
Oh, okay. All right.
Did
So
you
you
get
want
that?
so you want those to align.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what's driving the specific decision timeline. Is that right, or is there anything else?
No, yeah, that's completely right. Actually, you're on the dot.
Okay. Awesome. Can the timing be expedited if there's a good reason?
I'd prefer it wouldn't. I think 30 to 60 days.
Are you sure?
I mean, if it really needs to, then I guess it could.
Okay. Yes. What would happen if we could expedite it? What would need to happen?
Well, we need to improve. Device reliability needs to improve before we add more users and technology demands.
How are the print-related costs and support hours affecting your budget today? Like, how much are you spending?
Yeah, so the print-related downtime and inefficiencies cost us about $3,800 a month.
$3,800. Wow.
And emergency repair expenses, yeah, it's kind of a lot.
Yeah, how do you know those expenses or lost hours are adding up the way they are? Like, do you get that from a certain place?
Well, it's because the IT spends hours fixing avoidable print failures and staff reprint documents due to poor device performance.
Okay. How do you know you spend that amount of money or you could save this? How much money do you think you could save?
Probably like $1,000, I think.
Okay. What's driving your budget?
Our budget priorities focus on reducing IT strain and ensuring system fully support productivity for attorneys.
Gotcha. Can the budget be expanded if there's a good reason?
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Okay. All right, moving on to the scanning services. How would you describe the current challenges your team sees with handling or assessing paper-based records?
Managing paper files is becoming harder because our attorneys need information instantly, and physical records simply can't keep up with that demand.
Oh, gotcha. So your attorneys need files immediately?
Yes.
Gotcha,
Well,
yeah.
just being able to manage, the paper files, just because
Yeah.
records can't keep up with that demand.
Okay. What issues arise when attorneys or staff need documents quickly, but they're stored physically?
IT regularly gets pulled in to help locate documents because the files are scattered and poorly indexed.
That would definitely not make things the most efficient. How often does IT get pulled into document retrieval issues instead of core technical work? Often, you would say?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
that should happen quite a bit, sadly.
Yeah. What do you think is causing this problem?
Well, these problems exist because we've never implemented a consistent scanning and digital filing process.
Okay. How's it impacting you?
Well, sadly, it slows down cases and distracts the IT team from more important technology initiatives.
Yes, I see. Do you have any vision of what the solution is?
Yeah, we want a secure, searchable digital archive that eliminates file room delays.
That's definitely doable. If the firm had a fully searchable, securely indexed digital archive, what benefits would be the most impactful for your IT team or attorneys?
I would say that we need cloud accessible digital documents that attorneys can retrieve without having to wait on staff or storage vendors.
That makes sense. How would digital access affect the pace of legal work or system efficiency?
Better organization of records would reduce retrieval time and improve the accuracy of casework.
Yeah, you definitely end up making more money after that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever tried to get this before?
No, we haven't done a major scanning initiative before, just due to the volume of paperwork always felt overwhelming.
Yeah, I bet if you had so much files that are on paper, that's definitely an overwhelming experience. Why is now a good time to get it?
Well, now is ideal because hybrid work and security demands require digital access and not paper handling.
Oh, I see. What time frame are you considering for starting a scanning initiative?
So this time around, we want to finalize the decision in 60 to 90 days, so scanning can begin before we expand physical office space again.
So that's the storage. That's what's driving the specific decision timeline?
Yes.
What did you say about that again?
That we just want a decision in 60 to 90 days, so the scanning can begin before we expand physical office space again.
So the scanning can begin before physical office space. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How do the storage needs or space constraints affect your timing?
Our urgency is driven by limited storage capacity and fast-paced case timelines.
Okay. Can the timing be expedited if there's a good reason?
Well, if you're able to show us a low interruption rollout with priority batches, we can accelerate approval. A clear roadmap that faces in departments will help us move faster.
Okay. What do you think the firm is spending on each month?
So we estimate that we're losing around $4,500 to $5,500 per month between offsite storage fees and lost productivity searching for physical files.
Gotcha. How are you verifying those costs? Invoices, logs, or help desk tickets, for example?
We know that these costs add up because manual retrieval slows work and archived content requires handling by multiple people.
Gotcha. How do you know you spend that amount of money or could save? Like, how much do you think you could save?
Probably like $2,500.
Okay.
We can probably reduce it in half.
Yeah, that makes sense. What is driving your budget?
We will invest in solutions that reclaim lost time and remove the burden of maintaining paper storage.
Okay. Can the budget be expanded if there's a good reason?
If need be.
Okay, moving on to the managed IT services. How would you describe the current reliability of your IT systems and the impact of downtime has on legal work?
Yeah, so our internal IT team is constantly firefighting issues, and system outages cause attorneys to stop work entirely when they need access the most.
Okay. Causing attorneys to stop. What challenges are causing your team to be in a reactive firefighting mode?
So we deal with recurring downtime and slow system performances that disrupt case activity.
Okay. How often do these interruptions pull your team away from strategic work?
I'd probably say pretty often.
Okay. What do you think is causing this problem?
It's mostly because we lack the staffing and tools for proactive monitoring and maintenance.
Okay, how is it impacting you?
Well, it affects billable work and delays responses to clients as well as courts.
Okay. Do you have a vision of what the solution is?
We do. We want IT support that prevents problems instead of reacting after the damage is done.
Okay, that's definitely doable. An IT support that prevents problems. If you had a proactive managed service supporting your environment, what improvements would matter most?
Well, we need reliable uptime, faster resolution for tickets, and stronger cybersecurity protections.
Gotcha. How would a more stable and proactive environment change your team's workflow?
Well, reducing support demand would allow the IT team to focus on strategic upgrades rather than help desk distractions.
Okay, yeah, that definitely makes sense. Have you ever tried to get this before?
We haven't outsourced this before, simply because we tried to scale the internal support as the firm grew.
That makes sense. That's definitely honestly smart. Why is now a good time to get it?
Now that hybrid access is critical, we can't afford gaps in IT availability anymore.
Okay. Alright, I'm sorry I'm gonna have to end this meeting a little bit short because I have to go